Hey everyone, it's me, Dr. Whimsy, and we finished up August. In August, we were talking about heart health and the importance of taking care of our hearts. We talked a lot about the healthiest diet for the human body, and we talked about the GBOMs, greens, beans, onions, mushrooms, berries, and seeds. So hopefully everybody got to see a couple recipes that I had put out and learn about the heart healthy diet. So now we are in a related subject. It is September. We're finishing up with heart health, and we're going to be talking about diabetes and obesity for the month of September. And of course that also those are also risk factors for heart disease. So if you remember from last month, we talked about the risk for coronary artery disease. We talked about genetics, age, obesity, diabetes, previous history of smoking, physical inactivity, a previous event, a previous cardiac event. Those are all risk factors we think about for coronary artery disease. Now, when we're talking about diabetes, we're talking about a similar risk. If we're just focusing on type 2 diabetes specifically, we're talking about similar risk: family history, age, obesity, inactivity, a bad diet or the standard American diet. Those are all factors that we want to think about when we think about diabetes. So today I decided to title this video, Give Up One Thing. This is a 21-day challenge. If you want, you can make it a lifetime challenge. But the purpose of today's video is to teach people how giving up just one thing can dramatically improve our health. I should clarify when I say one thing, it's a little bit more complicated than that. But the one thing I want people to give up for 21 days is sugar. Okay, so it's a 21-day challenge, no sugar, and you can start it as the following day. You'll watch this video, so the day after you see this video, then you can start your no sugar challenge for 21 days. So specifically when I say no sugar, I mean no sugar, no corn syrup, no agave syrup. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys have coconut sugar because I don't want to give up my coconut sugar. Good sugars substitutes are stevia and xylitol. Those are the two best sugar substitutes, stevia and xylitol. Chemical sweeteners like Splenda, those are not appropriate substitutes. Those are chemicals, and there's been some disturbing research actually that's been collected on the effects of Splenda and some of the other sugar substitutes. So we don't want to be prescribing those. That includes diet soda. So if you say, well, Dr. Whimsy, I gave up sugar, but I had diet soda. When I say give up sugar, I also mean give up diet soda. So what can you drink instead? You can drink an iced tea and put a couple drops of stevia in it. You can pick up stevia drops at Target. You can pick them up at Aldi's, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods. I think a bottle about this big, which is 450 drops, something like that, comes to about $8. So you're talking about enough sweetener for your coffee for quite a while if you're adding 4 to 5 drops, because it's strong. You only need about 4 or 5 drops. So that is the challenge for September. If you want to do the whole month, you can do the whole month, but definitely for 21 days, give up this one thing. That means no sugar, no agave, no corn syrup. That means no cookies, no cake, no ice cream, none of that good stuff. Now, I've been asked in the past, does that mean no fruit? Fruit is a whole food, so all whole foods are allowed. So if something is in a whole food form, You can eat it. It will contain some naturally occurring sugars, but it also contains fiber, which slows down gastric emptying, so you're not going to have a sugar spike. They also contain trace amounts of protein and fat. So a whole food contains all of those things, and it burns at a rate that's very, very different than an isolated sugar that you would be getting from something like a soda pop or from a juicing. The problem with juicing is that you throw out the fiber, and so then the sugar goes directly into the bloodstream, and that's why sometimes when you have a carrot juice or something like that, you'll get a spike in your sugar. By the way, carrots are good food. They're good medicine. They don't spike your sugar. It's the carrot juice that spikes your sugar. All right, so that is the challenge for 21 days. No sugar, nothing with sugar, nothing with corn syrup, nothing. Honey is probably not a good thing either. We'll probably cut honey. In the past, when people have done this experiment where they've given up all sugar, they usually will lose a couple of pounds. I think I could have made this challenge a lot more complicated. If you want to make it more complicated, then no white. Nothing white in your diet for 21 days would be a more stricter version of the 21-day challenge. No white means no white flour. It means no white sugar, no white potatoes, no white bread. So that would also include cakes and pastries. All right, so that's it. If you want to join me, I'd love if you join me for this 21-day challenge of giving up just one thing for 21 days, and then we can check back here in 21 days and let me know how you did. I think you'll be feeling pretty great. All right, I want to thank you for watching this video of Broke Aristocrats. Just give up one thing, the sugar, for 21 days. And I want you to weigh yourself before and then after and switch over to those unsweetened iced teas. Keep it in your refrigerator, and just a bottle of stevia that you get at your local health food store or Aldi's or Trader Joe's. Just put 4 to 5 drops in. After a while, you're going to get used to it. It tastes just fine. If you absolutely need something that really tastes great, you can get xylitol. It's made from birch tree. It has no calories. It tastes exactly like sugar, and you won't be able to tell the difference. You can get that on Amazon.com, and xylitol is also available at Whole Foods and I believe Aldi's. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. I'd love to see the progress everyone makes. So be sure and tell me how you did. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.